Hey, everybody, welcome to WCA Extra. Obviously, Election Day tomorrow.
Sure is.
Very
Election Eve.
Election Eve. Very busy time here at WCA Extra, of course. But for people getting out to the polls, I think your story especially is pretty helpful for anybody who didn't get their ballot in the mail, and kind of what options they have at this point. So let's just kind of run through a scenario here. I didn't get my ballot in the mail. What am I doing? What can I do to safely and securely cast my vote?
Sure.
Yeah.
So in the the last week leading up to this, there
Yeah.
were a couple of different options. If that is you now, the best thing you can do is just go to the polls tomorrow.
Yep.
If you don't have your ballot with you, all you'll need to do is sign an affidavit stating that you didn't already vote.
Yeah.
And then you can vote right there. So
Yeah.
even if you didn't get your ballot, you can still vote. You can even register to vote.
Yeah.
But in this past week, if that was you, what town clerks were saying was that you can come into the office and see, like, did they have your ballot?
Yeah.
Was there some address mix-up? Because what we're hearing is the main reason why you wouldn't have gotten your ballot in the mail is if you didn't update your voter registration info.
Yeah.
So that has been a bit of a complication this year. But
Yeah.
go to the polls. That's what you can do at this point.
Yeah, and I think an interesting part of your story as well, I know a lot of people, especially in a state like Vermont, moving around a lot from apartment to apartment, and that is part of kind of the mix-up there. But you spoke to the Morristown clerk, and this is in the days leading up to this week, and kind of what's the situation there as far as them sorting through it? Like they're kind of already having some other people's ballots from other locations and stuff like that. What's that like?
Yeah, so in Morristown,
Yeah.
honestly, they're in a pretty good state. They
Yeah.
had like a small stack of ballots that had
Yeah.
been returned, and that's people who have moved around, didn't update their voter registration, and at that
Yeah.
point, all they can really do is hope the person comes in and says,
Yeah.
"Hey, where's my ballot?" And then they could say, "Oh, here's the deal," help them out. Otherwise, they're kind
Yeah.
of crossing their fingers that those people go to the ballots tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they're in a pretty good state. They probably had like 10 or so that had come back to the clerk's office. But as you mentioned, in more urban areas,
Yeah.
people moving around more, renters. I know in Burlington that's been a thing. I got some extra ballots from like
Yeah.
my old tenant.
Yeah.
That can be a bigger issue in cities with more people.
No, absolutely. And I think, heading into tomorrow as well, like look up your local polling place,
Yep.
find out where you can go.
Simple as that.
Very, very easy, and I think there's especially given the option as well. So, but yeah, I think that in mind is just a good refresher for a lot of folks out there. Just again, ahead of big day tomorrow.
Yep.
But,
and if you do have your ballot, if you
yeah.
got in the mail, you can bring that to the polls too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drop it off right there.
I think that in mind, Sophia. Again, we'll play this and kind of give some people some information there. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, but as
There's a
far
lot
as
going on right now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
absolutely, Sophia, thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah, of course.
Returned ballots and those lost along the way.
As you can see, we've gotten a few ballots back.
Morristown clerk Sarah Haskins says most ballots went to the right residents, but a few came back to her desk.
These we're just holding and hope that the voter is going to come in on election day to vote in person, or that they're going to contact us ahead of time.
Address errors are usually the root of returned ballots. When Vermonters move and forget to update their voter registration, their ballots don't follow them to their new address. Vermont's Secretary of State Sarah Copeland-Hansis says it's especially common in urban areas where people rent. That can be tricky to sort out.
It's a bit of tracking down all of the loose ends that you might come across in order to figure out who has moved and how to remove them.
She says clerks could be seeing more returned ballots than usual this year, and that they can't do systemic edits of voter information 90 days before an election to prevent voting complications. With several elections this year, many clerks are in a crunch.
This was a particularly challenging year for clerks to be able to keep on top of that.
With just one day before the election, voters who haven't received their ballot should go directly to the polls. Haskins hopes they're willing to do the legwork.
Even if your ballot didn't come to you, you still can come and vote on election day.
Again, that was just a quick story there from Sophia as far as what your options are if you didn't get your ballot in the mail. Of course, ahead of Election Day tomorrow.
Yep.
And Peter, for people getting out there, casting their ballots ahead of the polling places, What's the weather like?
Not too bad
Yeah.
tomorrow. As a matter of fact, any clouds and showers that we're seeing today should actually diminish tomorrow, and we'll actually really start to warm things up here as we head towards tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
For now, I wanted to show you satellite and radar. We got a few rain showers, maybe a few snow showers falling here and there. I think for the most part, a lot of this really going to be very light activity, even a lot of it not quite hitting the ground. And we're going to continue to see any of these mixed precipitation showers transition over to primarily rain showers here as we head through the rest of the day today. And temperatures, they start to warm things up as well. Right now, most of us sitting in the 30s and 40s out there, and we'll see temperatures climb back into the 40s here as we head through the rest of the afternoon hours. Generally thinking the best chance of seeing rain showers here through the course of the day today going to be across the northern half of the area. Then a better chance at rain showers here for all of us here as we head into the evening and overnight hours tonight into your day on Tuesday. I think we start off the day, good amount of cloud cover, still a chance at a few leftover rain showers here and there. But then the clouds start to recede. We get in on more sunshine as we head into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And we're actually really going to start to warm things up here as we head into your day tomorrow as well. First, though, today, we're talking temperatures in the mid to upper 40s out there. Take a look at Tuesday and Wednesday, though. Mid to upper 60s. Yeah, we'll probably start to talk the lower 70s once again before a cold front knocks down our temperatures as we head into the second half of the work week and into the upcoming weekend. First layer forecast here for the rest of the day today. Most of us in the 40s and lower 50s out there. Cloudy skies, again, best chance at a few rain showers, generally across the northern half of the area. Tonight, we're really not going to lose all that much ground. As a matter of fact, maybe some of us actually gain a few degrees temperature-wise. We have those rain showers overhead. Again, those rain showers are part of the warm front that really drives up temperatures here as we head into your day on Tuesday. Take a look at tomorrow afternoon. I think most of us mid to upper 60s, maybe even a few lower 70s, especially in those broader valley locations, the Connecticut River Valley, the St. Lawrence River Valley, have the chance of going into the lower 70s here for your day on Tuesday. And I think we're probably even a bit warmer as we head into the day on Wednesday. Chance at a few showers late Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. That's going to knock down the temperatures here as we head into Thursday and Friday. Again, Thursday and Friday, back into the 50s, even a touch cooler here as we head into the upcoming weekend.
Yeah, Peter, I feel like a lot of work ahead of us this week. So
Yeah, you got a busy few days.
Yes, but as far as weather-wise goes, hey, look, you know what? It's in the 60s and the 50s.
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty brisk this
Yeah,
morning.
it was
so,
pretty brisk out there
yeah.
this morning, especially, you know, when you think about what we were just talking about last Thursday.
Yeah.
70s, lower 80s. So
Yeah.
compared to that, yeah, today definitely feeling a whole lot cooler. But again, we're warming up big time for tomorrow
Yeah.
and Wednesday. So
Well, it's funny because we're almost going to get that countdown. It's always going to come out every year. It's like the countdown to Christmas. It's like,
yeah, I mean,
you know, we're 50-something days out.
yeah, I mean the
something
fact
like
that we're in November.
Yeah.
And we're talking 60s and 70s, just very warm still, and doesn't seem to be a whole lot of signs of cooler air in even the extended forecast. So just seems like we're probably going to be talking pretty mild temperatures here for a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with that in mind, you can enjoy your Halloween candy the next couple of days, and of course tomorrow get out and vote. So
Yep.
Yeah, Peter, I think that does it for us here. If you guys, you can see us again, Peter and I, in the Channel 3 News at noon. All of our content at WCAX.com. Obviously, a ton of Election Day coverage coming down the pike, so tune in for that as well. But until then, we'll see you at noon.